It was late. Dave Marley would make one last message check. It would be the message that would change the way Marley Drug did business. The lady was inquiring about the cost of the generic version of a drug called Femera. Femera helps prevent recurrence of breast cancer, but even the generic version would usually cost several $100s at a big chain pharmacy. Dave wrote back it would be about $40. She said, "Are you sure?" "Within a couple of bucks," Dave said. "I can check the exact price for you when I get to the store in the morning." Next morning, the lady was there, in tears.
She says, "I took that prescription to Walmart yesterday, and when I got to the counter, they said it was going to be $428. She said, "I lost my insurance because of the breast cancer, and because of the breast cancer, I lost my job. We just couldn't afford that kind of medicine in the position we were in." She said, "You're a lifesaver." But that was the aha moment, the moment we changed our complete pricing philosophy.
Brand name drug prices are locked by their patents at what the drug company sets, so the drug company can recover its investment. But when the patent expires, generic drugs with exactly the same active ingredients come onto the market. That should drive prices way down. Take off the costs of research and development and the big marketing it took to establish a new drug, the price you pay goes down, but not to where it should be. Because the pharmacy markup is fattened by the big chain drugstores. You think you're getting a deal because the price is lower, but with that fat retail markup, the big chain store is the big winner. Here's another thing. The drug counter in the big chain stores is way back. You pass pots and pans and kitchen appliances. They know you have to get your prescription. They're trying to sell you all kinds of other stuff along the way and make more money. The pharmacy counter at Marley is much closer. No lawnmowers or kids' clothes or microwaves. We are simply a pharmacy. Chain pharmacies promote their $4 list, and you might think they have the best drug prices. But that $4 list is actually kind of small. Most big chain generic drugs are priced much higher. Marley prices are also low when we can buy them low. We have a lot more on our generic list. If we have to pay a bit more, then we mark it up a bit more. But all of our prices are related to what we pay for medication, not what the brand cost or used to cost with patent protection. Here's the next thing about generic drugs. How do you be sure you're getting authentic drugs if they're not name brand?
In my experience, generics tend to be very reliable.
But beware of medication offered from overseas, brand or generic. This website says they're from Canada, but they don't appear to ask for a prescription, and then way down here they admit they're actually from the Czech Republic. None of the assurances you'd get in the United States. Generics from a reputable U.S. source will have the same active ingredient as the brand, the same FDA approval, and suppliers that are government regulated, like Marley Drug.
I've never really had generics that weren't effective. When a patient says, "Doctor, are you going to prescribe the brand of the generic?" by default, I generally will prescribe the generic.
Our extended supply program gives you reliable generic drugs and best prices. With high prices, people often can afford only 1 month at a time. But because our cost-based margins are low, people often buy for longer, up to a year. Therefore, we can cut our markup even lower because we're just dispensing once for the whole year.
For example, with generic Singular, we do a whole year's supply of that drug for about $160, where the big chain pharmacies will do a month for about $120. That's a huge savings.
Marley has a long list of drugs that are available as generic. If it's highlighted in yellow, it is not on Walmart's $4 list. And our cost-based pricing ensures you get a very good deal. Dave Marley makes sure of that.
We're buying the exact same medicine, the exact same generics that the big chain pharmacies are buying. The only difference is we're pricing it off of what it actually cost me, the pharmacy owner, to buy, not off of what the brand was.
Our great pricing is available on the phone or at our store. Thanks for watching. Now to download printable information for your doctor, click right here.